Good day, everyone. Today on My Heart Says, in my imagination, I am in control, which means safe sex for women. Because let's be honest here, it's a dangerous, dangerous world for women to be in, as there's always sexual predators hunting us. And it's hard for us to be safe because often they're disguised as good-looking, charming, talented people that we can easily love. So if we fall in love with people, they can control us, right? Because we're always supposed to be following our own heart, which is God who lives in our heart to guide us. So we're only supposed to follow our own heart. So when we fall in love with someone and give them our heart, then we follow them around and they're controlling us. So unless that person controlling you has your best interest at heart, and you would know that, then that's not acceptable, right? It's okay for women to control men as long as we're fulfilling men's desires and needs, and they're doing what they need to do to build the vision of our world that we wish to live in, right? So, I mean, like, imagination is a free playground we learned last lesson. So today we're learning that I am in control of that, right? So I can decide whether I want that in reality or not. So it's really, really dangerous for women to go physically with men because they're not even willing to talk to us, to tell us what they want to do to our bodies. They just think they have a right to just kind of come in and do whatever they want. And they don't. They don't, because it's not safe. And when you're a woman today, you've probably been raped already, okay? So we don't want to put women in that situation again. We don't want to be in that situation again. So it is much safer for women to have telepathic soul sex with men to find out what kind of men they are, to find out what they like sexually, to find out if that's the kind of interactions you want, to figure out how you relate to each other, to learn whatever you need to from each other's souls. That's much safer to have sex in your imagination because you are in control. So if I'm having a fantasy with someone and they start doing something that I don't like, it creeps me out, I can stop it right there. It's done, right? Or I can choose to live people's fantasies even if there's something that I am not personally into. I can act it out, like pretend, because it's just imagination space, right? It's a playground. So when you're playing, you put on a role sometimes, and because you love another person, so you want to make them happy. It doesn't mean that's necessarily what you want to do physically, but in a fantasy, you like to make the people you love happy, whatever their fantasies are, right? And you can do that safely in imagination without like anyone actually getting hurt, right? Because we need to know that we're in control in there. We're not in control of other people, we're in control of ourselves, right? So I can stop that and withdraw my imagination, my energy at any time from anyone. Right? If people are just trying to hurt me or drain me, that's different. Then I want to cut them off because that's not right. They're trying to hurt me. But if I'm supplying someone with love to help them get through something because they're low on energy or dealing with stuff and I want to help pep them up, then that's my choice to give that to them, right? People need only ask me. They don't need to take from me. I have a never-ending supply of love because I'm with God. So like it's totally the opposite when you're on like the good side. It's totally opposite of what's available to you. But I was born on the dark side, so I know all about it because my parents are evil. So I'm kind of stuck in the middle where I don't feel like I belong anywhere. So I'm letting everybody know the truth from the middle of the heart. So my heart says today that in imagination I'm in control. So I'm free to explore anything I want in that playground. And that's not going to hurt me because I can cut it off at any moment. But it doesn't mean that's who I am as a person or what I'm like in reality. So I'm suggesting that all the ladies out there watching, that masturbation is a really good idea to do for yourself. But if you're connecting with other people that you know or that exist in the world and you're feeding them your energy and they're not giving anything back to you in life, You're being tricked and lied to, and that's kind of the premise of a lot of celebrities, is just to steal your energy, and that's why they put them on TV, to distract you from your own soul life purpose. Anyway, if you're in love with a celebrity and you're in love with an illusion with somebody that's way above you, so you're thinking that love is way above you, so you're missing out opportunities for real love in your own life by focusing on something that's fake. So yeah, I'm guilty of doing that too. What can I say? I've learned my lessons, and that's how I know how to teach everyone, right? So it's not safe. As a woman, I do not feel safe to be alone with any man and just trust him what he wants to do to my body. That is not respectful at all. Men will do whatever they want to get off on us. They don't care about what we want or what pleases us. 90% of the time, they don't care. Okay? So it's so much safer for women to try out sex with people, but remember, you're sharing your soul with them, so it still is a very intimate connection, right? So you don't want to just do that with just anybody either, because I've learned the hard way too. Then you just get connected to too many people, and they'll get jealous of each other, and blah, 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 blah. But really, who cares? They never told me they thought it was real, so why would I know it's real? Right? But now I do. As an adult, I know that my imagination has an effect on other people, because we are all energy beings, and when we connected our imaginations together, we can affect each other through love or hate. And I choose love, and I spread love, and I do that through my orgasms that I give to myself, and it's wonderful. And I think that all women should do that and have safe soul sex with whoever they want, knowing that they're in control, and put up a filter saying, I accept no evil energy from this person, and I only let loving, good intentions and feelings come through when I connect to this person. Just put up kind of a filter like that and connect with them if they want to connect with you. Who knows, you should probably feel a real soul connection with someone before you just try to hump their soul, Because if you've known somebody for many lifetimes and then you suddenly see them for the first time, it's like, hey buddy, I know you, I remember you from last lifetime, so it's like, I'm just so happy to see you, I just want to jump on you. Like, that's a different story, right? That's cool. But if it's like it's not really your soulmate, don't just go trying to control people with your imagination. You can't do that. You can't control people. You are only in control of yourself in order whether you are participating or you are cutting it off, right? So you have to know that you're in control. So women need to know that they're in control, and we are not put in positions of control when men are raping us and turning off all the lights while we're in the bathroom, and then trying to push us into the bedroom when we leave the bathroom, like when they're not even willing to sit down and talk with us to say what we want sexually. Like, they're like, get offended and say, oh, you don't trust me, I'm just gonna get angry and leave. Like I've had people, they would rather not talk to me for 2 seconds to listen to what I want than have sex with me. Like, they would rather just leave angry, because they just want what they want. That's it. They don't give any care to who I am or what I want, right? So those people you don't have sex with. So you can test people out in imagination, and it's much safer. You can cut off their energy at any time if you do not feel like you want to be with them. But it's a safe way to get to know men and get to know more about their feelings, how they are. Because if they're going to get controlling and jealous over simple thoughts about other people, then they are going to get mad at you talking to a coworker. They're just going to abuse you out of their jealousies and insecurities, right? In real life. Because I've had boyfriends do that to me, and just for saying hello to people, they become abusive and don't want to love me anymore. That's how insanely jealous some men can get, and it's dangerous for us. We don't want to have sex with those men. So it's good to test them out in imagination, whether they're worth your time. Because if the orgasm is really good when you're thinking about them, it's probably going to be really good physically too. Because I've had orgasms thought about people, and it's just flat, and then when I had sex with them in real life, it wasn't very good either. So it was the same thing. So it's a pretty good indication. So then you can share that soul and still power each other up in love, but it's no harm to women's bodies, because sex is always harmful to women when we have physical sex with people and they don't respect us. So we can get to feel pretend love and imagination, and we're not getting disrespected. Well, if they will probably try to disrespect you too in your imagination, but you're in control of that, right? You get to feel the love, and then you get to turn off the channel. You get to go live your own life. So remember, you're free in your imagination, and no one can control you. Test men out first in your imagination, so they don't woe you. Okay, have a good day. Everybody, I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Remember, we're not going to blame any people here. We're just talking about negative behaviors and the positive ways we can change them so we can all get our needs met in honesty and truth and love. Okay, bye-bye. Mwah, mwah.